About 3 months into my military journey, had this guy, what we call the motor pool. I don't know if any of you guys been in the military. In the motor pool is where all the soldiers gather on Monday morning. And you're there and you can't leave until 12 o'clock. So I had this guy down there and he was just, I mean, going absolutely off about this Islam stuff and Muslims and this, and I'll debate anybody, And I said, you know what, I'm really sick of this. I'm a learned person in Christianity. I will challenge you to a public debate. So we set up a public debate in the, what do we call this, the common area, the vestibule of the motor pool. And I thought I was handling my own until the subject of Jesus came up, honestly. And so he started saying, you know, in the Quran that Jesus performed more miracles than anybody else. He raised the dead. He was born of a virgin birth and all of this stuff. And I said, you know, flat out, you are a liar. You know, we can't have a debate if you're lying. And so he gave me the Quranic references. And I tell you, I was in a tailspin. I was absolutely in a tailspin. I was lost. I had no idea, like, where I was in life. I mean, not that I wasn't lost before. I mean, but I was really lost then. And I got to be honest with you. Then the movie came out for Malcolm X. My God, I tell you, my wife will bear me witness. She's here. I saw the movie and I just came home and cried on her shoulder. Two things struck me. One thing was, as an eighth grader, he learned the whole dictionary. You know, he was considered a dumb person in the society, and I thought of myself as not a smart person. And so I said, man, if whatever he is learning or attached himself to, if that worked for him, I want some of that. Okay, and so I started watching all of these tapes from Malcolm X and Farrakhan, the Nation of Islam. I just wanted anything that they had, I wanted. Okay, and so I think probably within the year after studying, I just started identifying myself as Muslim. Now I'm Muslim. Now I am thinking, like, how do I help Muslims in the military? How do I do that? So I'm sitting in what we call the field, and I am there. They wouldn't let me go to Friday prayer. They had no concept of what it was. I went to my commander. He is a new commander that just came in, and I told him I wanted to go to Friday prayer. He said, hey, we're not letting you go anywhere. You know, you go to the field just like anybody else. So I was sitting on my vehicle, and I was crying. Not real crying, because I'm too big to cry, right? But I was sitting there and I was crying. And this Christian chaplain came by, and he knew of me, and he said, hey man, you know, we just received our first Muslim chaplain on active duty. He said, if you want to do something with your life, why don't you become a Muslim chaplain? I'm telling you, I've never received a revelation, but it was the closest thing to Wahi that I've seen in my life, because everything in my life at that point changed. I went home to my wife, which is always a test, because I'm saying, hey, I know we're in the military, I know we're doing good, but I want to get out, and I want